Hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Thompson. I am the Director of Programs at the Autism Society of Greater Akron, and I am going to show you how to make a sun catcher today. So if you ordered an Easter or spring activity box this year, then you should have all the materials that you need inside that box to make this sun catcher craft. For those of you who have no idea what an activity box is, I encourage you to visit our website at autismakron.org/activity boxes. And there you can learn all about the themed boxes that we have for the rest of the year. So let's get started and I'll tell you what kind of supplies we need. We are going to need a template. So in your activity box, this template should be in there. And if you don't have an activity box, you can visit our website at autismakron.org/suncatchers and download one of the many templates that's there. We're also going to need some self-adhesive laminating sheets. So in your activity box, these are going to look like this. They're kind of a clear film. So if you can grab that. We're also going to need some tissue paper. So we have some squares that we got from Oriental Trading. They make nice things to do this craft with. But you can also use any kind of tissue around the house, maybe from Christmas or birthday gifts, and just tear those into strips, and those work just as well. We're also going to need some scissors and a marker. So now that we have all of our supplies, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to turn my screen down here a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So you can see that I have my template and I put that down on my work surface. Now grab one sheet of your the laminating paper. The tricky thing here is you'll see that there is film on the back of the paper. So if you pull that back, you can see that there is a sticky side and then a film. And you want the film to be face down so that you are going to trace on top of the actual smooth surface. So make sure that your film is down and then grab your marker and we're going to trace the outline of the egg and the rainbow on the same piece of paper so that we're making good use of our supplies. So I'm going to trace around my egg, and don't worry if you don't stay on the lines. That is completely okay. The same with the rainbow. You don't have to color all or trace over all of the lines. Do whatever you would like to do. This is your creation. I'm actually going around the clouds, and as you can see, I didn't stay on the lines, but it is completely okay. And then make sure I get the inside here. And then when you're done, this is what you have. You can see I have a rainbow on one side and an egg on the other. Now I'm going to cut my piece of laminating paper in half so that I can work on one sun catcher at a time. And today I'm just going to do the Easter egg. So I'm going to set the rainbow aside. And now you can go back and see that film. We need to take the film off the back of the paper. And sometimes the one half can be harder than the other. So you kind of have to try to pick apart the side. Parents, you might have to help the younger ones with this particular part of the craft. But you can see then the film comes off. Then you've got your Easter egg template. And we want to put that smooth side down and the sticky side up. So lay that down on your surface there. And now we're going to cover it with our colored tissue paper. So you can just lay the paper all over your outline of an Easter egg. And sometimes these papers, they get stuck together. So you can kind of swish them like this and they'll come apart. You can design this any way you want. It's your creation. You can choose to use all one color. You can make lines of color. Just try to make sure that you're covering the outline of your egg so that we have a nice product when we go to cut it out at the end. I like lots of color, so you can lay them on top of each other. It's okay if you end up with a big glob of paper. Anything goes here because it's your creation. It's kind of like us. We're kind of unique. We all have different foods that we like, different things that we like to do. So all of our sun catchers are going to look different because we're all creating them different. So again, make sure that you cover the whole area with tissue paper so that we get a nice product at the end. All right, I am all done. So you can see this is what it looks like. It doesn't look like much that way, does it? Here, if I turn it over, so you can see that outline of the Easter egg. So I'm going to put this back down on my work area with that smooth side down and the sticky side up. And I'm going to take the second sheet of film and I'm going to cut it in half. And again, we're going to tear off that film on the back, kind of like that. And then we're going to take the sticky side, and we're going to place it on top of the other sticky side where our paper is. And it doesn't matter if you lay it down perfectly on top. You know, just try to make sure you cover your outline of your egg. And then this is what that's going to look like. You can see. Now take your scissors and we're going to cut out that Easter egg. You can cut on the outside of your line. You can cut the line off. It doesn't matter. It's completely up to you because it's your design. Cutting around on the outside of my line. There we go. So when you're done, you're going to have something that looks like this. And you can take this and you can then, when the sun comes out, you can take it over and tape it on the window. And when the sun shines in, you'll see some really bright colors shining through. You can also maybe give this as a gift to your grandparents. They make nice gifts to do that. Maybe you have somebody who is feeling down, so maybe they need a nice pick-me-up. So this could be a nice thing that would brighten their day. I hope you've enjoyed making this particular craft. Again, you can go back to the website and find more templates, and you can make some substitutions. If you don't have the laminating sheets, you can buy them on Amazon. And I listed the links on the website. But if you don't have laminating sheets, you can use contact paper. It's a little more difficult to work with, but you can certainly do that. And again, any tissue paper that's lying around the house, and more templates on the website. So I hope you've enjoyed this craft. And if you'd like to send me pictures of your particular sun catcher, I would love to see that. You can send them to me via email at lisa@autismakron.org. Thanks so much. See you next time.